Hi, I'm Carrie Brockwell. I'm a singer-songwriter from Richmond, Virginia, and yeah,
Day 3 for CRS for you.
yes,
How's
it
it been
is.
going?
Oh my gosh, it's been so great. It's been so amazing to see all of my family that I made last year, and that all these people that I know, and like to be able to be like, oh my gosh, you guys have had such a great year, and like to check in. It's been so amazing.
Have you been able to go to any of the events?
I have literally this morning. I went to a like fix your feed seminar, and it was all about social media and like content and like really like honing in on your marketing and like different stuff, and I was like, that was so awesome. But literally all of like the shows and everything, like I'm such a big Ashley McBride fan that like the lunch on Wednesday was like so awesome.
I was there. I agree.
I was literally crying. It was so good.
And she sang a new song.
Yes, oh my gosh, and it just came out. So exciting.
Well, what is going on with you? Tell us about your latest project.
Yes, so I am about to release my first full length project in June. It's my first full album, and it's called That's Real. And it's all about being genuine and all of the experiences that I have gone through, but also, the experiences that we experience as humans. And so my first two singles are out, Here I Go Again, and I'd Love Not To. My newest single, I'd Love Not To, is about being a homebody, and, if you can relate to seeing the dishes pile up in the sink and being like, those can wait one more day and that's okay, I'm just going to hang on the couch with my dog, then that's the song for you. It kind of allows us to just be and gives us permission to just hang and kind of recharge, and that's it.
Yeah, I was reading your little quote for the song, calling it the Bed Rot Song of the Year.
Yes, that's
Love
it.
That.
Thank you. I went around my college campus asking everybody like what's their favorite bed rot activity, and I got a lot of doom scrolling on TikToks, and I got some reading, and it was just so fun. I'm like, yeah, girl, I love to bed rot too.
For sure. If your music was an ice cream flavor, what would it be?
That is the best question I've ever heard. Honestly, I think my music would be chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, I don't know how to even explain that. I feel like just on vibes, that kind of makes sense to me.
It works.
Yes.
And how do you feel you stand out from other artists in your lane?
Oh my goodness. Well, I have a lot of, 70s influence. I grew up listening to Jackson Browne, Carole King, and the Eagles. And, I feel like a lot of the time I'm just me. I'm kind of silly and goofy. And I feel like with those roots and, just the music that I love, just being me, it's hard to feel like, oh, I stand out from a group. Like, I kind of am, I don't like, I don't know. But I feel like just being me is just me. There's nobody else like me, I guess, like there's not another me.
I like it. So, what is your guilty pleasure artist right now?
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Fantasy is my favorite guilty pleasure artist right now. I think I've been listening to his music, and it's kind of like a yacht rock, but like pop and like low key. I am kind of loving it.
I'll have to look that one up.
Yes.
So, what else do you want to talk about? Anything that we've missed?
This summer, this is the first time that I'm going nationwide. I'm performing at different festivals like Rock by the Sea in Destin, Florida. I'll be playing some house shows. I'll be at Mala Music Fest in Wisconsin and Earth Angel Fest in Colorado. So I'm kind of like, this year I'm really broadening my range and, kind of going all over. I've kind of been an East Coast girly for a very long time, and I'm so excited. I do love my hometown, Richmond, Virginia. But I'm so excited to be sharing my stories and connecting with new audiences. And I'm just so excited. I'm going to be playing with the Richmond Symphony in October. I've got two Hall of Fame songwriters that are going to be there with me, Victoria Shaw and Gary Burr. And I'm just so incredibly excited to be, sharing the stage with them and just hearing their wisdom and their stories, and, really soaking all that I can in from the people who do it best is so inspiring. So I'm so excited.
Nice. And I see that you were involved with the Josie Awards last
Yes.
year. You won a little award here.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I won Vocalist of the Year last year, and it was, just such an honor. And, being at the Opry House, like, that is my dream. And that, standing in that circle and looking out on that, like, to that audience and being like, I could be sharing my story here one day. It gives me goosebumps even talking about it now. So I'm just so grateful for all that they do for independent artists, and, all around, it's just very inspiring.